Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Washington Gun Law TV. I am Washington Gun Law President William Kirk. Thanks for joining us. Where are we today? Come on, you guys know where we are. We are at Washington's premier indoor shooting facility. Of course, that's Security Gun Club right here in Woodinville, Washington. Hey, New Jersey, we need to talk. We need to talk because your state is about to propose absolutely the most asinine, ludicrous, and dumb gun law I have ever read. It is absolutely the dumbest gun law I have ever read. That's right, I said it because it is that bad. Now, this is a bill that, if enacted into legislation, is going to put all sorts of new requirements on you to be able to go out and get your permit to purchase, you know, that permission slip you need before you exercise the right. But it's also going to create a lot of obligations for, well, everybody else in your house. We'll talk about it in just a minute. We'll get you educated. So today, let's spend a few minutes and let's talk about the dumbest gun bill you will ever read. So today we're trying to figure out just how effective is StopBox, and the best way to test that is to put it to test with some of our nation's youngest and brightest kids, you know, college kids. So with the help of Gun Law Jr. there behind the camera, we got some of our local kids who are home for Christmas break. Let's see how they do. Okay, so why don't you give me your first name, your university, and what you're studying in?
Yeah, Herbert, UW, engineering, civil.
Eugene, studying computer science at Cal State Fullerton.
My name is Milton. I'm at WSU and I'm studying mechanical engineering.
Sheldon, UW, quantum physics.
Dude, what's going on here?
You told me to get college kids.
I said college kids. I didn't say engineering majors. I meant like soc, psych, poli-sci, something like that. What's going on?
Science is what I could get.
You need to hang out with dumber friends. All right, gentlemen, this is how this is going to work today. I have here $500. Okay, and that'll buy you a lot of beer or pizza or whatever the heck it is you guys spend your money on. One of you gets into this box, the money's yours. Have fun.
I don't know, man. We give up.
You guys are giving up, huh?
Yep, sir.
Really? Okay, well, looks like I get to keep the money, but thanks for being here, guys.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hey, Sheldon, I read that paper you did about variability of measurements in quantum physics.
Oh, yeah?
So, man. StopBox. Protect your family while protecting your family. Okay, what are we talking about today, America? Well, we're talking about New Jersey Assembly Bill number 5210. This is a pile of crap legislation that, if enacted into law, would require that when a person goes to get a permit to purchase from the state of New Jersey, because New Jersey is one of those states where you got to get a permission slip before you can go exercise a right. But instead of just you going through a background check so that you could get your hall pass to buy a gun, everybody in your house is going to have to go through a background check also. Now, New Jersey, so you understand how this would work if it becomes law. This would be an amendment to New Jersey Statute 2C 58-3. This is your permit to purchase laws and all of that stuff, okay? The new amendatory language, which is being added to this bill, which would become good law if signed by your governor, would read as follows. Except as hereafter provided, a person shall not be denied a permit to purchase a handgun or a firearms purchaser identification card unless the person is known in the community in which the person lives as someone who has engaged in acts or made statements suggesting the person is likely to engage in conduct other than justified self-defense that would pose a danger to self or others, or is subject to any of the disabilities set forth in this section or other sections of this chapter. A handgun purchase permit or firearms purchaser identification card shall not be issued, and your current statute has 15 incidents in which, if any one of those occur, you can be denied this permit to purchase. But this bill adds a 16th condition. And that 16th condition reads, to any person who resides with a household member as defined in paragraph 2 of subsection N of this section, who is subject to the disabilities established pursuant to this subsection. Which is a fancy way of saying they're not going to give you a permit to purchase if somebody else in your home is disqualified from getting a permit to purchase. So understand what the state of New Jersey is saying is because we were able to take the constitutional rights of this individual, we now are able to also take the constitutional rights of every other individual residing with that person. And you sit there and you go, well, how would they know that other people in my household are actually disqualified from possessing a firearm? Well, it's pretty simple, you see, because when you apply for your permit to purchase, yeah, they're all going through background checks as well. As a matter of fact, the amended statute would now read, the chief police officer or the superintendent shall obtain the fingerprints of the applicant and each of the applicant's household members and shall have the fingerprints compared with any and all records of fingerprints in the municipality and county in which the applicant resides, and also the records of the State Bureau of Identification and the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Provided that an applicant for a handgun purchase permit who possesses a valid firearms purchaser identification card, or who has previously obtained a handgun purchase permit from the same licensing authority for which the applicant was previously fingerprinted, and who provides other reasonably satisfactory proof of the applicant's identity and the identity of the applicant's household members, need not be fingerprinted again. However, the chief police officer or the superintendent shall proceed to investigate the application or any household member to determine whether or not the applicant has become subject to any of the disabilities set forth in this chapter. And you sit there and you go, wow, that's pretty crazy. Now, what actually would constitute a household member? Well, the bill has a new definition for that. Household member is defined as means any person over the age of 18 who cohabitates with an applicant for a handgun purchase permit or firearms purchaser identification card. So New Jersey, as if things aren't bad enough for you already. You know, you have to get a permit before you can go purchase a firearm. What this bill will do is it will require not only for you to go through a background check, but for every single adult member of your household to be subject to a background check every single time you want to purchase a firearm. And this is what I'm confused about. In New Jersey, I'm going to need a little help here. But it appears that you got a handgun permit, and then it appears you have a firearm purchaser permit. Now, I'm guessing that the handgun permit is only available for individuals who are age 21 and over. However, if someone in the house, age 35, goes to get a handgun permit, and there is a person living in the home who is 18 or 19 years old, does that mean that the background check is going to be run on an 18 or a 19-year-old for purposes of purchasing a handgun? Because in many states, and I don't know this for certainty, but I'm going to guess that New Jersey is a state where you have to be at least age 21 before you can purchase a handgun. If that is the case, understand, New Jersey, what they may be setting you up for is a situation where you could never purchase a handgun if you have an 18, 19, or 20-year-old kid living in your house. So New Jersey, I need you to understand that in a long, long list of absolutely ludicrous, ridiculous, and asinine gun bills that we've had an opportunity to cover in just 3.5 years here at Washington Gun Law, and there have been some doozies. Assembly Bill 5210 is absolutely the most insane, most ludicrous, and dumbest piece of gun legislation we have ever seen. Listen, we're going to go ahead and link it up down below, New Jersey, so that you can geek out on it for yourself. You might want to pour yourself some bourbon, do some breathing exercises, or bring a barf bag for it. We're going to carefully watch this bill. This is a very, very dangerous piece of legislation, which if it's enacted into law, we are likely to start seeing this pop up in a bunch of other places. If you got any more questions about this or anything else related to what's left of our Second Amendment rights, you guys should know how to get a hold of Washington Gun Law by now, but if you don't, that's okay. That information is down there in the description box. If you got an idea for a video we should be doing around here, you tell us by clicking on that link right there. If you want to subscribe to our monthly newsletter, all of that information is down there in the description box. And then finally, and most importantly, let's everyone remember that part of being a lawful and responsible gun owner, like we talk about all the time here, is to know what the law is in every situation and how it applies to you in any instance that you may find yourself. Until next time, thanks for watching and stay safe.